What's going on, everybody? It's BeefyC413 back here in the world of beef, episode 4. Today is going to be the 100 sub Q&A episode. You guys asked the questions, I've got the answers. As you can see, we're in a different part of the world. This will be the site of the first city in the world. We're going to be doing a lot of terraforming in this area, changing up the landscape a little bit. Like I'm probably going to bring the coastline back to here, which would mean getting rid of all of this land right here, which do an early game with no beacon is going to take quite some time, but I'll get it done. And we're not too far from the little main island we started on. If you can see out there in the distance, my little AFK spot. But yeah, without further ado, let's get on with the episode. Our first two questions come to us from It's Maire. First one, how old are you? I am 29. I will be 30 at the end of the year. I am not happy about it, but it's happening. I've got to come to terms with it. Yeah. Second question, other than Minecraft, what is your favorite game? That's a tough question to answer. I've been gaming since I was a little kid, and I've played so many great games. I don't. This is gonna be a reoccurring theme, but I don't think I really have a favorite per se. Only other game besides Minecraft that I've put this much time into would probably be Skyrim, which, funny enough, I've never. I have hundreds, probably over 500 hours in Skyrim, and I've never beat the main quest. I always get sidetracked. So maybe I'll purchase Skyrim for the PC and give a go at it again, and we'll do some content about me actually finishing the story. Let me know down in the comments if that's something you'd be interested in. Alright, so I'm just running around trying to plan in my head like the layout of the city. And being up on these like raised plateaus is kind of giving me a challenge. Like, I don't know. I'll figure it out. Like, should the structures be built up on top of here? Should I get rid of the plateaus and just build from there? Oh, skeleton somewhere. Where are you at? Dead. Alright, back to the questions. Well, let's eat. Next set of questions are coming from Kylie Dale 1. She is the wife of Rev. If you watch my APM series, you'll know that they run the Adults Craft Network. Two of the nicest people I've ever met. Her first question, what is your favorite dessert? Again, these favorites, it's a tough one for me. Probably say like nice like peanut butter chocolate pie type thing, you know. What is your favorite food? Again, favorites are gonna be tough. There's not like one food per se, but I'd have to go with Italian. Like any type of Italian dish is good with me. Yeah. What was the next question? Do you have any pets? No, I do not. My roommates have a dog and 2 cats, but I do not have any pets personally. Growing up, I always had tons of pets. My family was kind of the neighborhood zoo at one point. We had like 16 pets at once or something. I'll have to talk to my mom and dad to double check that, but we had dogs, cats, 2 ferrets, a few birds. You name it, we pretty much had it growing up. Been doing all this running around. Did I pick up my bed? No, I didn't. I just had this issue last time it was night. I was running around and I forgot where I put my bed down. So let's go find that before. Okay, it's over here. Alright. Next question. Are you married / any kids? No, I am not married and I have not had any kids yet. I am not financially stable enough to have kids, so I am avoiding it for now. Like a responsible adult. And, you know, since graduating high school, a few of my friends have made the mistake of having kids with the wrong person, and I don't want to go through that. Alright, moving on. Next question. Oh, I forgot it goes back to the beginning of the book. If I put it in a lectern, it'll stay, right? I've never used a lectern. What do you do for work? I am a line cook at a barbecue restaurant. It's pretty fun. Been there a little over 3 years now. Really enjoy working for the owners of the restaurant. They really take care of us. It's the best restaurant I've worked in so far. And I plan to stay there until I am able to work for myself. Question number 6. What is your favorite car? This one isn't a tough one. Hands down, the Mitsubishi Evo is the best car in the world. Ever since I was a kid, I've loved it. What made you want to play Minecraft / Adults Craft? What's funny is when I first found out about Minecraft, back when it came out, my little brother was playing. He was probably, oh god, he's about to turn 17 in a few days, so he was like 9 or 10, or no, we've been out 11 years, so yeah, I'm not doing the math right now. I thought it was a joke of a game. I was like, why would anyone play this? Then he started watching people play it on YouTube. This is, before. This was probably even before they were paying people in ad revenue. And I was like, why would people sit there and watch other people play video games? And now here we are 11 years later, and I find myself watching people play video games on YouTube. So it's a little ironic. The Adults Craft, I believe I found JD on Twitter, which led me to his channel on YouTube. And from there, I started watching his content. He was probably like 10 or 11 videos into Adults Play Minecraft at the time, and I really liked the content I was seeing from him, and it led me to the others, Berserk and Corgi, and just everyone else. There's so many members now across Java and Bedrock, and we're growing to console, I believe. You'd have to talk to Kylie and Rev at you can get a hold of them on Twitter or Discord, and adultscraft.com. I don't know if that's the actual. I'll link the URL in the description. But that's how I got it. I sent my application, and I started playing with a really great group of Minecraft players, not just creators, because we have so many people on all the servers that aren't even on YouTube, and just it's really great people. I love playing with them. I'm so happy I found them, and that wouldn't be possible without JD, who actually just hit 2,000 subscribers, I think yesterday. So if you're watching me and you don't watch him, go check him out, because he makes amazing content. Where were we? Question 8. Do you actually look like your character? People that watch me, that know me in real life, tell me, yeah, I did a really good job at making myself look like myself in real life. The beard's a little bit longer than it actually is. I wish my beard was this majestic and pixelated. But it's as close as I get. Maybe once I hit 250 or 500 subs, we'll do a face reveal, and I'll let you guys judge how close I did in making my avatar look like the real life BeefyC413. Alright, and that is all the... Oh no, more. Kylie asked a lot of questions. Where did Beefy come from? That is a question I will not answer right now. Again, once we hit 250 or 500, I haven't decided what the next special will be for my next milestone, but one of the reveals will be the origin of my gamer tag, BeefyC413. It's kind of a little strange when it comes to gamer tags, but it's a funny story. So if you want to find out the answer to that question, get your friends to subscribe. Go get them. We're at 109. We need more. Oh, hitting the keys too many times. And finally, last question from Kylie Dale. Who is your favorite chicken? Master Chicken, of course. I mean, is there any better chicken than Master Chicken? I don't think so. Moving on. These set of questions come from Intrigue MC, a member of the Adults Craft community. What's your favorite biome? I've always loved building in the mountains, so I'm really excited for when we finally get the mountains update. Let's see how Mojang can make mountains better. Hopefully they take some advice from Flip, and his custom mountains are amazing. He's a builder that I really enjoy watching. And his custom mountain and his survival world is just outrageous. Your favorite / least favorite mob? Favorite mob? Never really gave this much thought, but I'd have to say the horse. I was really excited when they added horses into the game. It made overland travel a little bit more exciting. I have to get a horse in this world. I don't have one yet. Least favorite, it's just the creeper. Sneaking up behind you and destroying builds you're doing. It's just, there's nothing more annoying in my opinion. Sword, bow, or crossbow. Each one has their advantages and disadvantages, but I would have to go with a bow. With any kind of enchantments. What other game do you play besides Minecraft? Honestly, I've been kind of burning myself. I haven't really played much besides Minecraft over the last, like, 6 or 7 months. Maybe longer. So I need to kind of take a break and start playing some other games again. Just so I don't burn myself out. Like I said earlier, Skyrim, any kind of RPG, I'll check out. Grand Theft Auto, I've always, ever since I was a little kid, probably because my parents didn't want me playing. I used to have to borrow a copy of Grand Theft Auto Vice City from one of my best friends and play it when my parents weren't home. They found it one day and were gonna throw it away, and I was like, you can't, it's my friend's, I need to give it back to them. Good times as a little 12-year-old gamer. What other hobby do you have that isn't gaming? I like working on cars. That's what I learned in high school. I went to a vocational school and I was in the auto shop. It's always interesting taking a car that doesn't work and making it work. Another hobby, I've been an amateur recording engineer since I was a teenager. Growing up, I had a lot of friends that were into music, and they needed somebody to press the record button on their computer while they went into the closet and used it as a vocal booth. I have some friends that are just really talented musicians. I'll probably post a few links to their Spotify's and Apple Music links, because they're really doing some big things, and I want to use my platform to help them out. The next question, Miss Sonic Gaming. What's your favorite cereal? That would have to... depends on my mood. Yeah, I don't have any axes. I'm just chopping wood with my hand. I'd have to go with probably honeycombs. I'm sure anyone that's watching outside of the US probably wouldn't know what that is, but it's a pretty tasty cereal. Probably not good for you. Lots of sugar. As far as healthy cereals go, I'd have to go with either Special K strawberries or Raisin Bran. I know it makes me sound like an old man, but Raisin Bran Crunch is kinda good. Should check it out. Next set of questions is coming from T Snow Crash, another member of the Adults Craft Network. Who inspires you? That is a very tough question because it's kind of broad. Like, I've had a lot of people inspire me. One of my biggest inspirations is always my dad. He's always been able to do so much with so little. He's taught me everything I needed to know to be a man, and without him, I wouldn't be who I am today. As far as like other things, inspires me, just anyone that's trying to make the world a better place. You know, anyone who thinks outside of themselves, they inspire me to do the same. What's your biggest life regret? I don't really regret much. There's no point in it. When I was younger, I would hold on to regrets, but me and my dad actually got into an argument over it one day, and he sat me down and he told me, you know, it's pointless holding on to a regret. You can't change it. It's in the past. Move on. Oh, these leaves are disappearing. I should take care of this floating tree and move on. We're getting all philosophical. And the sun's setting. You can't just play Minecraft and be idle out in the wilderness. Alright, next question. Oh, I should also head over to my bed. Biggest life regret, biggest life success. Biggest life success would be attempting to start my own business 2 years ago to help one of my musician friends in his journey to become a well-known artist. I opened up my own recording studio, but unfortunately my main focus was hip-hop. That's where my music taste has always been since I was a kid. And dealing with the local artists in the area, one of my best paying artists ended up going to jail. So I lost his business, and one of the other artists that was really helping me out pay my bills, he ended up moving out to LA to further his music career. So I lost his business as well. I had a few more artists that, you know, they were trying to book enough time to keep me in business, but eventually I just had to throw in the towel. And I moved on. And here we are today on Minecraft. Next question. If you could do one thing to improve the world, what would it be? I would eliminate greed. Greed is one of the things that is destroying the human race, in my opinion. There's a few other things, but we won't really get into it on this. This is gaming and fun, and this isn't Facebook. I can't get into these kinds of debates. Where would we improve the world? If you do a good deed for somebody, do you prefer to be acknowledged publicly, privately, or not at all? Personally, not at all. I don't care for recognition. I don't do the good things so other people know I did good things. I do it for me. Kind of selfish in that way. You know, I'll do something good because it'll make me feel good. If the person I did something for wants to acknowledge it privately to me, they can, you know, but I don't expect it. I'm not doing the good thing for them. Like I said, I'm doing it for me. Oddman MC1 asks, superpowers, flight or invisibility, why? If I had to choose between these two, I'd go with flight over invisibility just because, you know, flying. That's cool. But honestly, if I could have any superpowers in the world, by choice, I'm stuck between teleportation and the ability to communicate with all life forms. You know, they both... I mean, I get laughed a lot about the second one. But, I mean, come on. We all try to talk to animals anyways, and they don't talk back. Being able to communicate with animals would be the most useful thing in the world. Right or wrong? I don't care if you think I'm wrong, I'm right. Moving on. The Anderman YT asks, what new hostile mob would you add to Minecraft and why? Oof. New hostile mob. Never really gave it much thought. Maybe some other sort of danger in the water besides just at, I'm blanking on the name of them. Where the Guardians are. Sea Temple? Is that what we call them? I forget. But yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Or else why would you be on a Minecraft video? So yeah, like, I don't know, like a hostile fish like a barracuda or even maybe a shark in the water. What new boss would you add? I never really gave much thought to that one. A new boss, you know, we have the Ender Dragon, we have the Wither. Yeah, I don't know. I do not have an answer for that one. That's kind of embarrassing. What new feature would you add for atmosphere? I'd say more environmental challenges, you know, heat, cold, extreme winds for when you're flying around on the elytra. Stuff like that. At Sunfire SG asks, is cereal a soup? Why would you ask something so controversial yet so grand? That's the meme, right? That's right? I don't know. Sort of. I mean, milk's not really a broth, but if you want to call it a soup, sure, it's a soup. Moving on. At Liger Gaming, tomato or tomato? Tomato, of course. Why would you say tomato? And yes, it's spelled the same, I know. But it's tomato. If you say tomato, you must be British. Hoppers or water streams? I'd say water streams with ice. Redstone or building or neither. I have a confession to make. I am not the best builder. I am not very good at making things look good. I mean, I've been watching people. Like I said, I watch Flip. JD's another great builder. Berserking Corgi, she builds a lot of great things. Grian, but building isn't different between versions. But you know, he's on Java, I'm on Bedrock. But then again, so is Flip. So, what am I talking about? But Redstone has always been the most intriguing part of this game to me. I want to learn it better. Get better at making redstone contraptions. So I'd have to go with redstone. And then... Ooh, I did not... the Takani I think that's how you pronounce his name. Does water have a taste? Yes, it tastes like water. Like, I don't know what you want me to say. There's different tastes to it, tap water, bottled water, cold water, hot water, but yeah, they all taste like something. It's which is better, chicken or pork? It all depends on how it's cooked. Each animal. I mean, are you talking in game or in real life? Because I'm not sure the benefits over chicken and pork. But I mean, in real life, it's whatever your preference is. Do you like tomatoes? Yes, I like tomatoes. Nothing better on like a burger or a sandwich than a nice fresh tomato. Is food the answer to life? The answer to life is 42. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, we can't be friends. And thanks for all the fish. Awkward silence, yeah. If you don't know, go look up Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. It's a really great movie. Which is a better TV show? JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, Star Wars The Clone Wars, Avatar The Last Airbender, Rick and Morty. Have fun and choose wisely. Never seen JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. I'm not really that much into anime outside of like Dragon Ball Z, and I watched a lot of Zoids as a kid. That was a great show. But yeah, other than that, I mean, I'll watch it with friends that are into anime, but for me, I can live without it. And then, like, putting these three up against each other, like, Rick and Morty doesn't really deserve to be in with Avatar, The Last Airbender, and The Clone Wars. Because, like, this is one of the best TV shows of all time. But The Clone Wars, though, like, did anyone just finish watching season 7? How they did that? Like, did you? But I still, you can't make me choose. Where's my bed? Choosing between Avatar or the Clone Wars. Did I pick my bed up? I did pick the bed up. I don't know why. I've been leaving it in the same spot. Oh man, we're going on a half hour. Ooh, this is going to be a long episode. Maybe I should have chose less questions. Where were we? Okay, next question. Phantom Scar X. What do you love about Minecraft? The endless possibilities. I honestly feel they should be letting all young school children play Minecraft at school. It will teach them architecture, design, electricity. Redstone is pretty much electricity. It's just, the possibilities are endless. It's honestly one of the best games ever made. And I am glad it's still going strong 11 years later. And that more people like me 11 years ago didn't listen to, all the naysayers, or I don't know where I'm going. I talk crap about Minecraft and now I love it. Glad people like me didn't determine the outcome of where Minecraft went. Grim Savior. Do you find YouTube a distraction now that you are gaining traction? That kind of rhymes. Yes. I find myself watching other people a lot more. Not really to, like, compare, but to get inspiration, see what I'm doing wrong, maybe things I can improve in my own content creation. Oh, and that's also the last question. I didn't realize that. We're done. So yes, YouTube, it was always used as a distraction. Most things are, but yeah, the deeper I get into making content, the deeper I get into watching content, which I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. But that's gonna have to do it for today's episode. I didn't get much accomplished, but now you know a lot more about me. If you liked the video and you made it this far, I appreciate you. Hit the thumbs up. If you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing. I promise they're usually more interesting than this. Next episode, we'll have some of this terraformed and maybe a basic structure of what's going on. But other than that, I'll see you guys later. Bye.